What's up, guys? Jason Langley here with episode number 199 of Welcome to Wroxham here on the channel. So, welcome back, I guess. We're nearly at big episode number 200 of the series that never seems to end because we just keep having fun here in Norfolk. Anyway, like, subscribe, ring the bell. Today we're going to be playing against Bayer Leverkusen in the second leg of our round of 16 Champions League game, and a little bit of an update on other things in the world. I'll see you after the intro. So we're going to start here because the lovely Simon in the comments asked me what was going on with Wrexham. Obviously, we're on the Welcome to Wroxham save, a little bit inspired by Welcome to Wrexham, if that wasn't obvious. And, well, seeing as we are now 15 seasons or so in, we are obviously at a stage we can catch on what's going on with Wrexham. So, in terms of Wrexham's league history since the start of the save, well, I got the graph quick, didn't it? I don't know how to get back to the graph. There we go, we're going to learn together. Let's just do it this way. So, obviously we started in the 23-24 season with them in League 2, didn't we? Did we not? No, we started 22-23 because we started FM23. So they won the National League first season, got promoted from League 2 in Season 2, just like in real life. Following season, League 1, 20th, another series stage in League 1. Essentially, they've been bouncing back and forth between Leagues 1 and 2 for this entire time. They've just secured promotion, or they're about to secure promotion from League 2 this season back into League 1. But the wheels kind of came off a little bit with Wrexham because in 2030, and we're scary Wrexham fans, in 2030 Ryan Reynolds left and they got a new chairman in, and things have just kind of been ticking. So I guess either the game doesn't understand how the funding thing works. I'm guessing that was the club was running out of money, so the game's appointed a new chairman. But, I mean, in terms of things in general at Wrexham, things are as was. They've got a slightly bigger stadium now, I think, than real life. If you are a Wrexham fan, let me know. I think that is a slightly bigger capacity than they started with. They've got very little money in the bank. They're worth a lot of money. Their best player is this regen, Mark Watson, Scottish fullback. I've not been scouted because I've not been paying that close attention to them. But, I mean, I guess from what we can see, he looks decent. He's had a little bit of a career playing in League 2 for Wrexham and Barrow. And, he's been about, I guess, is what's going on there. But, yeah, it's not a lot of big news from Wrexham. They've really kind of stagnated a little bit. Currently managed by this guy, Ebu Adams from Gambia, a former player. Let's go into his playing career. Former player. In real life, he was playing for Cardiff at the start of the save, has been to Blackpool, Plymouth, and then Krasnodar for reasons. Went into management, and upon his retirement, unless I'm how his managerial career is done. Milestones, there we go. So, retired from playing, I guess, in 2032. Crew took him on as manager, and he was sacked by Crew and hired a couple of months later by Wrexham, where he's been for a couple of years now. Wouldn't say he is a world-class manager, and I think that probably bears out by his results. In terms of managers, since Phil Parkinson, they had Ian Hart in charge of the caretaker. Let's go to the caretakers, because that's not necessarily interesting. George Jackson was in charge. He's apparently so good he retired. Harry Watling has been in charge. I don't know anything about Harry Watling. He's currently a coach at Notts County, having had a career where he played for no one. He was just kind of about as a coach and scout and whatnot. Lee Bradbury's been in charge. Michael Duff has been in charge. I'm guessing Michael Duff was retired in game at this point. Johnny Jackson, who played for Swindon, he's been there. Scott Malone, I'm guessing that's the David Lee that played for Chelsea back in the day. They had Carol Holland in charge. She's retired, so that's gone well. Jonathan Bond, who is a former Watford goalkeeper off the top of my head. I know he played for Watford. It's right down at the bottom of his thing. Just realised you can't see that. He played for Watford, plays for LA Galaxy right now in real life. I believe has had a bit of a mixed bag of a career. Went into management. He's currently managing Sunderland. Diego Arismendi has been in charge. Currently in charge of Port Vale. He's had a weird career. He was at Curzon Ashton for a while. Go figure. The game's gone a bit weird. Had a weird career all over the world, playing for, well, all sorts of clubs, and then for some reason joined Curzon Ashton here for a little while and retired. I don't really know what's happened there. So that's gone well, and then that brings us to Ebu Adams, who, as I said, has been there for about 2 years, or just shy of 2 years now. So, yeah, not stellar things happening at Wrexham. But let's turn our attention to Wroxham, because that's going to be way more interesting for us. We've played one game between the last episode and this. We've played Aston Villa in the league through 1-1. We were shocking. Don't let the result fool you. We should have absolutely got battered. Just no one turned up. The ratings are being very kind. Alberto got brought down for the penalty and Bellingham scored it, and that's why they've got high ratings. We struggled. I don't know why, but we did not do a good job in that game. But of course, now we're going to play the second leg against Bayer Leverkusen. We have a 2-1 win from the first leg, so we're going to go as strong as possible. Let's give me the lineup. So the lineup for today's game against Leverkusen, we've got Gardner in goal, Schernak, Carlos Strecker and Alberto at the back, Carlotto, Combuyo, Bellingham as the central midfield, Gamar and Moraes on the wings, Dylan up top, because of course he's had 25 goals this season. Why wouldn't he be out top? On the bench is Ankovic, Andrei, Angeloni, Nunez, Grillo, Zaire, Emery, Naglic, Christiansen, Burns, Bish, Jumenti and Campbell, with Burgess, Nian and Cardoso missing out. So let's firm that. Let's go get this done. So here in the dressing room then, we can do a show everyone their praises, justify, put on a show out there. Everyone already seems happy. We're going to do a just be as good as you possibly can, pointy finger kind of dealy bob with them. I've just noticed actually the Bayer Leverkusen manager, for those of you who like a bit of what's going on in the world, is Ruud van Nistelrooy. So that's fun. Also, as Simon requested what's going on with Wrexham, if you are watching and you want to know what's going on with your team 15 years down the line, let me know, and I will talk you through it. They've got Kobe Mainu in their starting lineup. Steinmetz and Viper are the ones to watch out for, but Kobe Mainu was pretty mid in the last game, so hopefully that trend will continue as the teams come out. Bayer Leverkusen in this gorgeous kit, beautiful kit, and we are getting ready to go. We're going to line up for, the show of whatever this is about, because I can't remember. Something to do with fair play. Clearly made a big impact on me. Anyway, we're underway. Game is going. Let's yell some encouragement at the boys, and let's see if we can get ourselves a result early. Oh, so we've got a free kick for us. Wow, that was I didn't edit that out. That was the entire highlight. It was good. It went well. It went really, really well. Okay, let's settle in and let's get a result. Throwing Alberto to take it to Bellingham. Are we going to get ourselves an early goal? 17 on the clock. And Carlotto to Combuyo to Gamar. Gamar with a through ball to Dylan, who gets brought down. That's going to be a penalty. Unless VAR says otherwise. I can't imagine why it would, because, frankly, that was a penalty. So we're going to take it. Good stuff. Jude Bellingham should be stepping up to take this. I would think. Looks like it's big Jude. And let's see if we can get ourselves a goal here to set ourselves up. Beautiful stuff. Hammers it home in front of the home ends, and we are off to the races. We're underway, and we can start to build up this aggregate goal difference, because that would be nice. Let's praise the boys, and let's hope we can get another goal just to sort of add nails to the coffin. Gardner now with a goal kick. What can he do? Big ball upfield. We're going to win in the air. We're not. Just went through everyone there. Delimo with the ball forward. Schernak gets it down to Combuyo. Goes across to Carlos. Carlos to Schernak. Schernak will probably play back to Carlos. There we go. So we're being pressed here. I mean, I noticed that as you go through the game, more and more German teams adopt gegenpress, which is always problematic. Carlotto with a through ball now to Bellingham. To Strecker. Strecker goes out wide to Alberto, who's on a yellow card. Hopefully he won't get sent off. Combuyo to Gamar. Gamar to Schernak. Schernak will look for a cross here. Thinks better of it. Looking for some support, you'd hope. finds Comboyo. Comboyo, what can he do? Get a ball across, maybe cut it back for Bellingham, who heads it wide. And, an attempt was made. We're looking like we want to do something there, which is nice. Hopefully a second goal will be coming as Dylan gets a corner into the box. De Lima heads it away. It's picked up by Gamar. Gamar cuts it back to Dylan, who has a pop, and it's not the best shooting I've ever seen. But do you know what? We're leading both in the game and on aggregate. We'll take it. We're 1 foot in the quarterfinal as we speak, and hopefully another foot is going to be joining us in the quarterfinal. Otherwise, that would be some kind of awkward disembodiment situation. Anyway, Alberto with a throw in to Bellingham to Moraes. Moraes ball forward to Dylan. Dylan cuts it back looking for Alberto. Alberto looking for a shot. You get really confused by the ref because he's also wearing black. And I feel like he should be in a yellow kit. Just observation in case anyone from SIC sees this. If a team wears black, the keeper should change colours. I think it's probably because the game registers was wearing red, not black. But there we go. Alberto to Bellingham. Bellingham now back to Alberto, who should get a crossover. Does. Looking for Dylan with a header. Gary Dylan makes it 26 for the season. And, just before half-time, getting it to 2-0 on the day is certainly going to help us out as we go on our quest for the quarterfinals of the Champions League. Excellent stuff. And, great crossing by Alberto there to find Gary Dylan. He had very little space, but he found the engineer and headed it away. And that's why he's had 26 goals this season, because he always seems to find the space. So good times all around. As we get to half-time, I've noticed that Moraes is not having the best game he's ever had. So we're going to deal with that. We're ahead on the scoreboard, because I'm not going to fancy around too much with that. And let's just have a little point of Jorge Moraes, the captain, to say, could you just step it up a little bit, please, buddy? Because everyone else is pulling their weight. You are not. And I've still got replacements available on the bench, quite frankly. But I will use, if I have to, as Comboyo picks up the ball and plays into Carlos. Carlos taking his time now. Finds a ball out wide to Chernak. He's going for a little jolly down the wing. Can he get a crossover here? Does get a crossover. Who's getting on the end of it? Moraes is there. De Lima with a little bit of trickery to get off the goal line. Dylan gets a head to, I think it was, and heads it wide. But yeah, Moraes not really making a nuisance for himself, and that is certainly problematic as far as I'm concerned. He may, in fact, he has definitely just volunteered to be substituted if he's going to drop to a 6.4. Throw in now with Buck, though. Buck to Steinmetz, who, as I said in the last episode, is one of the best players in the world at this stage. Gamal gets a tackle. Comboyo picks it up. Dylan to Moraes. Moraes with the ball out wide to Alberto. Should be looking to make space, but Alberto rightly doesn't trust him with it. Gamar gets tackled by Buck, and that's going to be another penalty. VAR is going to have a look at that. Probably a bit more suspect than the first one, which is why the referee has to have a run over and get him for himself. We'll let him have his little jolly over here, have a look at the telly. What Jesus Guillermo looking at here? Is he going to see anything interesting? I think it's going to be a pen, because I don't see why it wouldn't be. It has been given. Good stuff. Excellent. So, we'll have another penalty, and this time, Jorge Moraes has decided he's going to take it, I guess trying to improve his rating, so he doesn't get taken off, and he scored it, so happy days. Be interesting when he decided that Jude Bellingham wouldn't take the second one after scoring the first, but who am I to argue? Captain on the pitch has made the call clearly, decided he wanted it, he's put it away, so I can't fault him, and at least that will keep him on the pitch for a little while longer until he manages to drop down in rating again for performing badly. We'll see how it goes. Right now, Chernak to take it to Comboyo. Comboyo with the ball back to Carlos. Carlos with no space, I guess. Back to Garda, to Straka. Straka goes forward to Carlotto, to Moraes. Out wide for Andrea, just sitting on as a substitute, purely because Alberto was on a yellow card. Andrea with a cross, looking for Gamar. Shortest man on the field, was never going to get there. And Guinard has picked up the ball, goes forward. Can we win this one in the air? We should do in two centre-halves there. I think Carlos got ahead to it. Carlotto to Streka. Streka out wide to Andrea. Andrea will go down the line to Moraes. She's going to have a little run forward now. Hopefully won't mess it up. Has managed to lose the ball. Exactly as I said it declared. De Lima now on the ball. Goes forward to Steinmetz. Steinmetz finds Dalshin to Luis Enrique to Steinmetz. We're about to concede a goal here, and it's going to be all Jorge Moraes' fault as Luis Enrique gets in. And that's all I need to see out of Jorge Moraes today, because quite frankly, that one was his fault. We're going to send send Mervyn Burns on because he is at least a leader. Hopefully he can go and take over the captain's armband and start showing them how it's done, because that was very, very clearly all on Jorge Moraes. I don't think anyone can argue he was responsible for that goal. And we'd like that to not happen again. Nunez with the header out, just brought one as a sub alongside Grio at centre-half. I'd also got Ankovic on in goal, purely because Gardo wasn't having a great game, apparently. Shernack with a cross, though. That's been cleared off everything. Let's see how that... I mean, was it worth VAR in that? Was that... It clearly wasn't a goal. You stopped it on the byline. Good work. Well played. Glad to see the ref was paying attention there to make that all worthwhile as Dalshin gets himself a free kick to Eugenie. Eugenie with a shot. Ankovic makes a save. They need 3 more goals to get through in about 7 or 8 minutes. I don't think it's going to happen as Ankovic clears it low up the field looking for Mervyn Burns. Beat in the air by Gallup, but Dylan gets a foot in there. Burns won't get to it. And now it's left to Andre to chase back. He has chased back to Grio. Grio will find the ball somewhere to Bellingham. Good stuff. And Bellingham now with a chance to run at them. Finds Mervyn Burns with a nice little layoff. Good stuff. And Burns now cutting inside. Finds the ball to Gamar, to Camboyo. Camboyo is into the box. Can he score? Off the post. I mean, it was a deflection, but off the post. Gamar with a chance to maybe get a second cross in. I mean, he waited too long. Buck took it off his foot. And, well, we're just going to keep trucking, I guess, because this game is more or less over unless somehow Leverkusen get 3 very late goals, 4 minutes of injury time to play. It would take a miracle for them to get themselves back into this game, and I don't think it's going to happen. Throw in now for Shernack. Shernack going to go to Camboyo, back to Shernack, to Gamar. Gamar, first time ball to Mervyn Burns, who puts it wide somehow. No idea how he puts it wide from there, but, you know, I know better than to question it at this stage. That is just the Wroxham way. And there we go, 5-2 aggregate victory. We have seen ourselves through to the quarterfinal of the Champions League, and we'll find out very soon who we're going to play. Not in this episode, though, because that would be silly if we were to find out immediately who we were playing. We'll see if it's on the news screen, because I think all the games have been played. Is it going to show up for us? It is not. So we're going to find out in the next episode, hopefully. Because we're playing Chelsea next in the League Cup final. There are no games in between. We're going to get straight into it. I'll tell you who we play in the Champions League quarter-final if and when we find out. And hopefully, good things will be happening. So, let's wrap the episode up right about there, shall we? Thanks for watching, guys. I've always been chasing later. If you like, subscribe, ring the bell, leave the comments, all that good stuff. If you do want to see how your team's doing, let me know who your team is in the comments. And I'll do a little bit just like we did today, talking you through how they've been getting on during the course of this save. That sounds fun, doesn't it? Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Till next time, do look after yourselves, stay safe, and have a good one.